Right now, eyes in the sky, how the State Patrol is using drones to crack down on dangerous driving.
A new tool to help get more kids interested in healthcare careers in rural communities.
Look at this. That's a nice shot out there. We've got the sunrise coming up this morning and your full forecast just minutes away.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. Thanks for waking up with us along with that gorgeous sunrise. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. I was at the pool with the family yesterday, just thinking about how few days we probably have left.
I love that someone went to the pool, because I always do the pool forecast.
It was gorgeous.
I really hope people are going to the pool.
It's
perfect couple days for it.
If not many of these warm days above 80 degrees left in the forecast, Chris.
Not a ton. Well, I mean, we'll soak it up while we have it.
Yes,
we typically see some in September too, but we're at this time of the year where, you know, I mean, we're starting to slide back on things. That's where we are.
Yeah, mornings especially. Got a little bit of a fall chill in the air.
Certainly does.
A little brisk.
He likes it. He likes that kind of weather.
I do like this kind of weather. It's a good start to the day. It really helps you wake up. You're in a good mood. It's not super humid as you step outside. That's what we're waking up to. And a lot of these temperatures are into the 50s. A couple spots in the 60s this morning. Monroe, you guys have just been the winner. 65 is where you are. So you're the warmest community. 61 for Mineral Point, Platteville at 63, Viroqua at 61. I always like to call out that someone once told me it was called Viroqua, so I'll set it on air. It is Viroqua, 61 degrees there. Here we are. This is high resolution radar. It is quiet. A couple of wind farms being picked up on radar there, but we are dry as you head out the door. There's a little layer of fog that you see just above the tree line, but outside of that, it is a beautiful morning. 58 is where the temperature stands right now in Madison. Verona at 60, Oregon at 60, 61 in Mount Horeb. Everyone else in Dane County seemingly at 58. That is a very popular number. Planning out the day, we're warming up to 81, but this is what I also want to show you. It's the rain chances that are on the rise by Wednesday night. 10 to 15 minutes away, well, 10 minutes. We'll talk about that rain chance coming up by Wednesday night.
Okay, Chris Reese for that first warn. We appreciate it. Thank you. The Wisconsin State Patrol has more eyes on the road from the sky this week.
Our Shane Hogan is here in studio with what we all need to be aware of on our morning commute. Hey there, Shane.
Hey, good morning, guys. Now, if you're traveling on I-90 this week, be aware of your speed because the State Patrol will be using aerial enforcement to monitor traffic on the interstate. Pilots of the drones that they'll be using will look for people speeding or driving aggressively. And if a pilot spots a traffic violation, they will alert a trooper on the ground to begin a traffic stop. But State Patrol wants to alert people aerial enforcement is not about the number of stops, and they're not trying to trick you.
There's a big pink diamond on the right shoulder of the interstate a couple miles back from where we are enforcing this. So there's a warning that way. There's a warning that gets sent out to the media, that gets released over the news, and we also post it on all of our Wisconsin State Patrol media.
And according to WISC-TV, a speeding ticket can cost anywhere from $200 to more than $800 depending on the violation. But officials say this is more about protecting the safety of those on the road. So the State Patrol used this technology yesterday in Sauk County. That was where that video was coming from. And they plan to use it again on I-90 in Jackson County this Thursday.
All right, we've been warned. Shane Hogan, thank you very much. In Rock County, crime rates continue to fall in the city of Janesville.
It's according to a new 2021 report from the police department. It says that police responded to more than 60,000 incidents last year, ranging from crashes to shootings. Overall, it shows a 6% jump from 2020, but still below pre-pandemic levels. There were more arrests made in 2021. Still, the city's crime rate dropped 11% compared to 2020. That includes violent crime and property crime.
Lake Delton police say no one was injured this weekend when somebody fired a gun outside of a Walmart. It happened in Wisconsin Dells right around 5 p.m. on Sunday. Authorities said they also got a report that a child and a dog were missing from the area. Neither appeared to be true when they got there. Officers did determine a gun was fired, though nobody was hit or injured. Everyone involved has been identified. Police are not saying whether anyone will face charges.
There's new video that shows a time lapse as protesters gathered at the U.S. Capitol during the January 6th riot. The video released by the U.S. Department of Justice during a trial against a man accused of assaulting 3 police officers that day. The time lapse begins with protesters gathering on the West Lawn and continuously building up before the crowd faced off with police and breached the Capitol building. 4 people died that day. 1 fatally shot by police, the others of natural causes. More than 100 police officers were injured, and 1 died the next day. 4 officers later died by suicide. The Capitol sustained millions of dollars in damage as well.
Continuing coverage now. In a new court filing, lawyers for former President Trump are asking a judge to block the FBI from looking at seized documents from that Mar-a-Lago search until a third party can be appointed to oversee that review. The so-called special master the Trump legal team is asking for, a rare move, would take on the responsibility of setting aside documents covered by executive privilege. It's part of a federal lawsuit filed by the former president's legal team in response to that hours-long search of his Palm Beach estate 2 weeks ago now.
We're going to come out swinging and say, look, this cannot be something where we just get a kind of a wink and a nod from DOJ that we're supposed to trust them.
The day of the search, agents seized boxes, including 11 sets of classified documents, some marked as top secret. This all comes as the Justice Department faces a Thursday deadline to submit a redacted version of the affidavit that led to the search warrant. 6:05 now. A new video game coming to a classroom nearby soon has much deeper meaning than simply having fun.
Yeah, this game looks to help fix the growing healthcare problem in Wisconsin, giving players an opportunity to role play. Talio Moholdeen got a first-hand look.
Welcome to Ruralton, Wisconsin. Population 300.
Everybody that exists needs to care about this.
It's a fictional town in a video game called Rural Roads to Health Careers.
So with this game, the whole idea is, can we create awareness? Can we see how much interest is out there?
The interest they're hoping to cultivate is with high schoolers across the state. They can't fix this problem yet, but to developers, this is about the long game.
In many positions, it's a long ramp. To become a physician is it's a decade. So we can't wait until we are, wringing our hands and saying, oh no, we don't have enough physicians.
So far, players can try their hand at 35 real-life scenarios, from doctors to paramedics to administration, without the commitment or risk.
So then we're going to pile into the ambulance, which is over here, and drive over.
Thank goodness you're here. My son Chris has had a bad asthma attack.
And if they fail, no one really dies. They get to try again. But then through that process, they get to say, okay, if I didn't bring the right people on my team this time, who should I have brought?
The game focuses on healthcare in rural communities, which even pre-pandemic had a hard time recruiting and retaining staff.
Not everybody wants to live and work there, but there are great things happening in rural Wisconsin healthcare.
A notion these characters are going to great lengths to show. Developers hoping to start paving a road towards a long-term fix.
This is a complex problem. It's one avenue to really generate interest. That's pretty exciting,
Talio Moholdeen reporting the game will eventually be available to all schools in Wisconsin for free, but the initial rollout will focus on rural high schools with area health education centers. The first, which will be the village of Amherst, that'll happen in October.
Could have a big impact for these rural communities.
Yeah, interesting. We'll have to see what it does. Coming up, Badger football is almost back. The new accolades for a pair of Badger stars.
And later, the Brewers dancing with MLB's best results going into night 2.
The Volkswagen Taos, German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the 2022 Taos, starting at $23,495. Limited inventory available.
Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhoffels. During our Labor Day sale, get great deals on Tempur-Pedic mattresses, like a queen Tempur-Pedic for only $22.49. Plus, you get $300 in Steinhoffels cash, or save up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable base sets. And you can rest easy when you take advantage of Steinhoffels' 60-month zero-interest financing. Isn't it time you got a great night's sleep? Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
I'm Scott Peterson, the Peterson Grain Farms, and this is my John Deere. We're a family farm. We raise corn, soybeans. When you walk through their door, you're not a number, you're a name. And they go to their nth degree to get what you need to run your operation. For an example, one night, I ate a rock and took the feeder house chain out of our combine. On a Friday night at 8 o'clock, they pulled in to fix that combine, and by 9:30, we were cutting beans again. I'm Scott Peterson of Peterson Grain Farms, and this is why I think Sloan's first.
You know, those mornings when it takes just a little bit extra to get you out of bed? This might be it.
Wake up to the goodness of Jimmy Dean.
Reviews are very important. It really reflects on how we're handling customers at Precision Door. It's feeling like I'm helping out my neighbor. Quality service quickly from a name you can trust.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
A lot of folks ask me why their dishwasher doesn't get everything clean. I tell them, it may be your detergent. That's why more dishwasher brands recommend Cascade Platinum, with the soaking, scrubbing, and rinsing built right in. For sparkling clean dishes the first time. Cascade Platinum.
Febreze Unstoppables Touch Fabric Spray. Just shake and spray to unlock touch-activated scent technology. Hours or even days later, enjoy bursts of freshness with every touch. For long-lasting freshness, grab Febreze Touch.
Is this the new phone? Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer. Any brand? With any size? I got exactly what I wanted. Big screen, big storage. I cannot remember the last time I had so many different options.
At US Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone from any brand free.
Are you actually texting them? I don't know. I just thought I would just...
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Life gets bigger when you break from the herd. The Volkswagen Tiguan. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the versatile 2022 Tiguan. Limited inventory available.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. Time to slow things down. See what's happening in the 608 this morning.
Josh Sprider in studio this morning with Cardio for a Cause, a weekend event that's coming up where we can really rally around a wonderful cause and help out someone who's been through a tough time.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity to bring the community together, get moving, all for a good cause this weekend. It's all because of a local personal trainer and a gym owner asking the community for help in raising awareness for a disease that took the life of his sister. Erica Berger lost her life to gastroparesis back in 2010 at the age of 24. Gastroparesis is a disease in which your stomach can't empty itself of food in a normal fashion. There's no cure yet, only treatments to help prolong life to help ease the pain that comes along with the condition. That's what has Brent Berger pushing forward in the hopes of raising funds for more research through fitness.
There's still a lot of emotion attached to her passing. And as part owner here, my team surrounded me and said, hey, I think we can do this. And so the goal is ultimately to raise awareness, potentially raise some funds to be able to donate to gastroparesis research. And the best way that we could think to do that was to incorporate a little bit of fitness. And so the idea is to bring family and friends together from around the Madison area or beyond. There's a virtual option as well, in the hopes of trying to go for 100,000 meters on the cardio machines.
This weekend, the Madison Transformation Center is hosting Cardio for a Cause, happening Saturday morning from 7 to 11. It is free to the public, but there is a suggested $20 donation. All of those proceeds go straight to gastroparesis research. You can sign up online ahead of time. I'm told door prizes and coffee will also be provided Saturday morning. August is gastroparesis month, so on Saturday you'll notice a lot of folks wearing green at the event. They're going to be open to answering any questions you might have. You can learn more up on channel3000.com. And coming up in our next half hour, we're going to learn more on why Erica would have loved this event and bringing the community together, guys.
But where is this gym? Can you tell us more?
So this is on the west side. So if you know where the movie theater is, right off of Big Sky Road, just west of High Point. Yep, in Mineral Point, so it's right over there. Great location on the west side. So again, 7 to 11 a.m. You can show up whenever. Just show up. They just ask that you RSVP ahead of time, so they have a little bit of an idea of how many people are going to be coming.
Boy, great effort. Get your body moving. Help remember a lost loved one.
Yeah, I mean, this is a wonderful way for, again, we talk about this a lot, but any little thing that you can do might mean some hope for a family in the near future.
Josh Sprider, thanks for bringing this to our attention today.
You bet.
And don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured. All right, to football now. Fall camp for the Badgers just about over with. 11 days until the Badgers open up the season at Camp Randall against Illinois State. The Badgers will finally show off all the work they've been putting in, from spring ball to summer conditioning to fall camp. It is just about time for Badger football.
The days are long, but the weeks are short, man. So it's like
you know, you'll get into the day and it'll feel like a grind and you're going over stuff, but then, you know, next thing you know, it's next week. But as a group, I feel like we're starting to get things together.
We've been working for so long, you know, starting to see a lot of things come together for both sides of the ball. You know, guys are looking good and guys are really starting to fit into their roles.
The preseason hype train keeps on chugging along for Braylon Allen and Nick Herbig. The Badger duo named preseason second-team All-Americans by the AP. Allen's coming off a stellar year, of course. He rushed for over 100 yards in 8 of his 11 games, while Herbig was Wisconsin's sack leader, tallying up 9 on the season.
All right, to the baseball diamond. The Brewers head west to take on MLB's best, the LA Dodgers, for 3 this week. Most of the game was quiet offensively. Besides a Luis Urias home run in the 4th, the Brewers would add some security late, scoring 3 in the 9th. They open the series with a 4-0 victory. Tonight's first pitch scheduled for 9:10.
All right, 6:15 here on your Tuesday morning, and
Yeah, look at that. Every morning, we love seeing the sunrise here on News 3 Now, but a beautiful sunrise already getting ready to take shape for us, and that's going to burn off any and all fog that you see in some spots. It's just mainly along the river valleys. It's not going to be a big concern, but there are some small foggy areas. Doppler track quiet for us. What you're seeing are some wind farms that are being picked up. They're swooping that moisture around that's being picked up by the radar beam. So you see some little blips on radar. Those are the wind farms out in parts of rural southern Wisconsin. But outside of that, the roads are in good shape. The sky is in good shape. You have the green light for the morning commute and the evening commute. But do know that for the morning commute, especially in more of those low-lying areas, you will run into some fog spots. Janesville, it is 57. You drive down the road to Monroe, it is 65. A bit of a temperature difference there. 63 for Platteville, 65 for Dubuque, 60 in Viroqua this morning. Mid-50s for the Dells, same for Watertown, 56 in Juneau. Let's focus on the Madison Metro, where we find a lot of our temperatures still into the 50s, but it is 60 in Oregon and Verona, 61 in Mount Horeb, 58. A very popular number elsewhere. Waunakee, Middleton, Madison, Stoughton, 57 in Cottage Grove right now. We'll continue to keep this sunshine around all day long, folks, so I have no concerns about the sunshine. It is going to be an incredible day, but we do need to talk about some rain chances. Now, they don't come our way today, but tomorrow, particularly tomorrow night, we will see those rain chances spike, and a lot of that happens while we're sleeping, so that's some good news, but we could still see at least some lingering showers as we move into parts of your Thursday. Let's put it into motion. This is Tuesday afternoon. Today, 81, it's nice, not bad at all. Even your dinner time, eat outside if you have the chance to do so. We'll cool down into the 50s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, we're back into the lower 80s, but I'm sure you already are looking at the green stuff to the west, right? That does start to move closer towards us. We're now at 10:30. Tomorrow night, showers and thunderstorms start to move in from the west. As some of you are going to bed, this might wake you up. Chris, Leah, me, we're all going to be perhaps hearing some rumbles of thunder as we start to move into the early morning hours on Thursday. That clears out of here very quickly, though. 4 o'clock, we're generally dry, but throughout the day on Thursday, I can't rule out clouds and some passing showers here or there. So with that being said, scattered showers will continue to be a possibility on Thursday, but the main rumbles of thunder likely happen overnight before a lot of us even really wake back up. Another chance for those showers and thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Thanks for warning us about those storms, too.
No problem. I know that's something we talk about.
We do. Alliant Energy customers have a new solar farm in Richland County. There was a ceremonial ribbon cutting yesterday to mark the completion. Once operational, the 50-megawatt project will generate enough clean, low-cost energy to power about 13,000 Wisconsin homes when it's at its peak capacity. It will also provide annual lease payments to landowners for decades.
These projects are purpose-built to be a high-quality, low-cost installation for our customers' benefit. The power from this installation goes into the power grid to be used by our customers, and as any of our generating facilities would be used.
The project marks an important milestone for Alliant, whose goal is to build more than 100,000 megawatts of solar power in the state by next year.
All right, 6:19 now. After the break, an interview with one of Wisconsin's viral representatives in a viral nationwide competition. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This portion of News 3 Now is brought to you by Shopko Optical.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
My name is Mike Williams. I've been driving school bus off and on for 21 years. Here at our terminal, we're kind of like a family too. Somebody has an issue with a bus, other people kick in and help and get the job done.
From big to small, Menards has it all. Check out our huge selection of LED light bulbs. Fight Electric 60-watt LED bulb has a traditional look, packed with modern LED technology that can last up to 15,000 hours. Get 2 in 1 pack for just $8.89. Be sure to discover the Criterion advantages with our great selection of in-stock appliances. From dishwashers and refrigerators to washers and dryers, all Criterion appliances are 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
If Tim Michaels is governor, here's what reproductive health care would look like in Wisconsin. Providing abortions? A felony. Exceptions in cases of rape or incest? None. Here's what Michaels says to Wisconsin women who get pregnant after being raped. To ask her to go through the birth is not unreasonable. Tim Michaels is a radical and divisive politician coming for your rights. Wisconsin women deserve better. Vote no on Tim Michaels.
At Bachman Pools and Spas, we have 25 hot tubs on display.
Several models available for immediate delivery.
For a limited time, all new hot spring spas come with a revolutionary freshwater salt system for free.
That's a $1,200 value.
You owe it to yourself to experience soft, natural, healthy water.
Hurry in to take advantage of special 0% interest for 60 months. Plus, get a free freshwater salt system.
Relax, it's Bachman's.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To your big promotion.
And to your new house. I know.
What? I guess you had to move fast in this market.
Right? Best thing I did was get a pre-approval from Summit. Once I knew my budget, I only looked at homes I could make a serious offer on.
And how's construction going on your place?
1 month left.
Must be stressful.
Actually, no. I'm working with Summit too, and they've been great about answering all my questions and guiding me along. It's been easy.
Whether you're building or buying a home, Summit Credit Union is here to help.
A new Chevy is the smart way to hit the open road this summer. The smart way to road trip and seek new adventures. Go a little farther this summer in a new Chevy. Find new get up and go, find new roads. Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2022 Equinox models. Plus, get 0% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Cobuson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobuson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobuson.com to apply.
We always ask you to share your morning with us. Julie sent in such a stunner of a photo. We had to take up the whole screen. She did have a question for Chris, though. What causes these rainbow-like appearances on this particular cloud right here?
Which Chris?
That's true.
She's not asking me.
Chris knew, though, and I did not.
It is ice crystals and super cooled water droplets high up in the clouds, and it's the sunlight reflecting and hitting the different water and the beams of light, and you get the rainbow.
Now, you learned that in high school.
At some point.
Geography.
I think. It's been a long time. But it's kind of like a prism effect.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Gotcha.
exactly what it is.
Beautiful,
Very cool.
Julie.
Gorgeous photo, Julie. Thank you so much for sending it in. If you'd like to share your morning with us, get a cool picture, post it on social media, use the hashtag MyNews3Morning so we can find it and share our favorites on the air.
Hey, we're asking you to send your back-to-school pictures in for our My News 3 Morning segment. Whether it's you packing a backpack, maybe enjoying your final days of summer, or on the first day of school. Send in those pictures. We'd love to share them. Again, you're just using the hashtag MyNews3Morning, or you can send them into our tips email. That's tips@channel3000.com.
Have we shared our back-to-school pictures yet?
We
Like
haven't
old
yet.
ones?
No, so we got to get on that.
I don't think I ever took a back-to-school picture. Yes, I did.
Really?
Yes, I did. I remember like my first year driving to school.
Oh, my mom.
And then I took my younger brother to school too.
My mom was very serious about this, and she was very serious about pink, which is why I don't like that color anymore.
I thought you were serious about pink.
No.
You didn't love
serious
pink?
about disliking pink.
Okay.
No pink in this household.
But lavender is just fine.
Moving on, 624. Continuing coverage this morning on the Wisconsin kids taking the top 8 spots in a national mullet championship this weekend.
News for now, talk to one of the kiddos, an 8-year-old boy from Menominee.
Why they cool hockey hair? Before I had a mullet, I was bald. I'm never gonna cut it.
Never gonna cut it. You
The
believe him?
glasses, though. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. It really completes the look, doesn't it? He says he's never gonna cut it. I'm sure he believes that right now.
Wait till he gets married.
Oh, love makes us do
Crazy things.
Crazy things.
Look at that.
So yeah, he won the 2022 USA Mullet Championship in the kids division. He began growing the mullet a couple of years ago. Last year, registration was closed when Bailey's found out about the competition. But just 8 years old, his hairdo has kids division dynasty written all over it.
Now, is his younger brother also growing a mullet too? Is that what we saw there?
Keep it in the family.
I don't know. But yeah, pretty epic.
I'm a fan. I love a curly head of hair.
Mullet boy.
Very mullet boy.
Someone on Twitter yesterday, I just now saw the tweet, but they asked me if I could call it Mullet Tuesday.
Yeah, buddy.
And I'm all about it. Mullet Tuesday.
This is good.
Congratulations. I think we've eaten up all the time for that.
We cannot cover mullets enough. We're on day 2 of mullet coverage, you guys. Stay tuned.
All right, 6:26. We're back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This is the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of drive modes, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places.
Get the 2022 Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy.
At Pick and Save, we believe local produce shouldn't be hard to find. That's why we work with local farms right in our own backyard to bring you fresher than fresh produce.
You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me. Oh, baby, you.
Because shopping for local produce should be as easy as shopping at your local Pick and Save. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Velco Factory Direct. What does that mean? It means no middleman, no overpriced, underperforming windows. Factory Direct means getting what you want, when you want, without breaking the bank. It means when you buy one window, you'll get one free. Yes, free. It means quality craftsmanship, custom designs, and a lifetime warranty. Most importantly, it means a team of window professionals dedicated to one thing above all, your delight. Buy one window, get one free. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feltco.
Everything here is American made. But it's tough competing with China. And Ron Johnson's making it tougher. Johnson pushed for special tax breaks for outsourcing corporations.
But voted against tariffs and sanctions on China's unfair trade practices.
And when Johnson's big corporate PAC donor announced plans to create jobs outside Wisconsin, he defended them.
It's not like we don't have enough jobs here in Wisconsin. The biggest problem.
Senator Johnson, stop making it tougher on us.
Who needs pants?
Got it.
Come on, let's go. Hustle.
Stroller?
Double stroller. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna fall up.
When you're traveling with 3 kids and pretty much everything they own,
Hi, guys. Welcome.
it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Helpful hints for you from Meineke. Before your next road trip, it's important to make sure your car is safe for the road. Don't get stranded on the side of the road. Be sure to check fluid levels, belts, wipers, lights, and tires. Get ready for your next road trip and stop into Meineke for a pre-trip check today. And with 4 locations in the Madison area, there's always a Meineke nearby. Set up your appointment at Meineke.com.
This is the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of dry boats, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places.
Get the 2022 Rogue with best-in-class fuel economy.
Right now, student vaccines. We look at where things stand as kids get ready to head back to school.
And an urgent plea from shelters to help save more rescue dogs.
Something's going on. That's a quote from Leah Lynchide. But we're talking about the sun coming up above the horizon this morning. Gonna be a lovely day.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now This Morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
I'm Leah Lynchide. Something certainly is going on. Good weather. We've been talking about bottling it up all week.
Yes, we really want to soak up yesterday, soak up today. If you did not get the chance to soak up yesterday, we're moving into this time of the year where fall is getting closer. Closer and closer. A week from Thursday marks the start of meteorological fall. So that being said, enjoy the summer days, folks. Let's have them. Here we are, the sun now rising above the horizon at this point. We'll continue to see blue skies and abundant sunshine all day long today. That's some good news. Our temperature's at 58. At this point, we'll start warming things up for the rest of the day, so I'm not too concerned about what happens with the rest of our temperatures at this point, or rather the rest of our sunshine at this point. Temperatures will continue to warm things up into the lower 80s, so it is going to be a comfortable day. And then here we go. You see that sunshine sticking around pretty much all day long. We have rain chances, though, that are going to make a comeback, so do be mindful of that. It's not tonight. We'll have the clear skies tonight, but by tomorrow night, we could see some widespread showers moving our way, maybe even some thunderstorms. Not only does that linger into Thursday, but we could do it again for the later part of the weekend.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. As students are about to head back to school, health experts are urging parents to get routine vaccinations for their children.
Our Shane Hogan is here with more. Good morning, Shane.
Good morning, Leah. Yeah, this all comes after new data from the CDC showing an overall vaccine decline across the U.S., and health experts are saying that's a major issue as kids return to school. Researchers compared state and local immunization programs from the 2020-2021 school year and found vaccine coverage decreased by about 1% for all vaccines compared to the school year before. The reason for that decline? Well, experts say it comes from hesitancy with the COVID vaccine.
But on top of that, there was a bit of spillover because parents had questions and concerns about the COVID vaccines. They seem relatively new. There were questions about safety and the effectiveness of the vaccines, and there may have been a bit of spillover into the other routinely recommended childhood vaccines.
Dr. Morita goes on to say that while there is evidence COVID vaccines are safe and effective, there's even more evidence that other vaccines that have been required in schools for years are safe for children to receive. And to find a full list of required vaccines for students here in Wisconsin, you can head to the Department of Health Services website for all of that information. Another good reminder here as we get near back to school.
Yeah, certainly timely. Shane Hogan, thank you very much. College students headed back to campus over the next few weeks have not one but two viruses to consider now. The UW system saying it does have strong plans in place, though, for both COVID and monkeypox.
When it comes to COVID, UW's protocol is similar to last spring. Students are encouraged to take a COVID test before moving into residence halls and before the first day of class. There are a limited number of quarantine spaces that will be provided for those living on campus for any students who'd like to isolate away from the dorms. As for masking, masks are not required, but encouraged when in large groups.
And for monkeypox, the university feels the risk of contracting it on campus remains low, but students who think they've been exposed should meet with university health services. All students have to do is visit the MyUHS patient portal, select make an appointment, and then follow the specific prompts for the virus. Meanwhile, the Wisconsin Department of Health Services holding a virtual town hall on the spread of monkeypox.
So this is a virus that can affect anyone with skin, and it's most commonly transmitted by direct or indirect contact with a person who has body fluids or lesions that are a result of having the monkeypox infection.
Unfortunately, the data shows us that monkeypox is currently disproportionately impacting gay, bisexual, and other men who have sex with men. Viruses don't recognize sexual orientation or gender identity. And we know that blaming any one individual or community harms our public health efforts overall.
Last week, the Journal Sentinel reported about 30% of Wisconsin's monkeypox vaccine supply had already been handed out.
6:34 now. Police are investigating after a man was shot on Madison's west side. Madison police responded to the scene on Allied Drive Sunday night around 9:15. They found a 36-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital and did survive. Police say the victim and the suspect do know each other, but anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers.
There are more than 100,000 dogs and cats in shelters this year compared to 2021. That's according to the nonprofit Best Friends Animal Society. It means right now many shelters are dealing with overpopulation, with fewer workers and fewer veterinarians now reaching crisis levels.
With the economic hardships that are going on right now because of COVID for some people, some of them are finding that they have to move, switch residences, and their residents may no longer allow them to keep their pet.
This month's Empty the Shelter events have helped. Dane County had more than 100 animals in its care beforehand. Still, they're hopeful people will step up in one way or another, either through adoption or volunteering. And now the Wisconsin Humane Society putting out a plea for more foster parents. They're going to be getting another van full of beagles from the group of 4,000 removed from a Virginia mass breeding facility. The dogs expected to arrive in the next week. One of the guidelines, though, is to live within an hour of a WHS campus. So to be eligible, you have to be from the eastern edge of Dane County, so you can get to the Milwaukee or Mount Pleasant locations within an hour.
Dane County getting ready to clean up a local creek. It's part of the next phase of Suck the Muck, which analyzes and removes phosphorus from area streams and lakes. For the next phase, the project will focus on 6 Mile Creek, which runs north from Lake Mendota to Wanakee. The county hopes to remove about 25,000 tons of material.
1 pound of phosphorus can equal up to 500 pounds of algae. This is from 1 pound of it dissolved in the water.
In 6 years, Suck the Muck has removed 31,000 tons of sediment containing over 100,000 pounds of phosphorus.
MoviePass is making a comeback, or trying to at least. The subsidized ticketing subscription service is set to relaunch over Labor Day weekend. With MoviePass, you used to be able to watch a movie for $10 a month. You could go to a movie a day. This go around, there are still questions about how exactly it's going to work, how much it'll cost. This time, though, MoviePass isn't just for anyone. If you want to get in on it, you'll first have to join a wait list and then be chosen. A little bit more exclusive.
Yeah, a lot more exclusive.
Okay, it is 6:37 on your Tuesday. Rain chances are returning later this week. Going to make for a wet commute. Chris Reese is going to tell us when.
And see why a local personal trainer is raising awareness for a disease in honor of his sister. How you can get involved, that's coming up in the 6:08.
Smart Express, you'll save on glasses for classes. For $79, get 2 pairs with kid-safe polycarbonate lenses and a free 1-year frame warranty. Don't let the bell ring before you get a chance to save. A $200 value, all for $79.
It's time to amp up the fun at your local Ford dealer during the final days of the Summer Supercharged sales event. You still have time to lock in your order on select Ford vehicles, and we'll lock in your rate. Even if rates go up before your order comes in, you're protected. So stop by your Ford dealer today during the final days of the Summer Supercharged sales event. Hurry to lock in 2.9% financing for 60 months on select Ford trucks and SUVs, only at your local Ford dealer.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
My Playgroup 2-piece sectionals will save you space and money. Get them each for my everyday low price of $12.99. My Playdate, my Playroom, my Playful, or my Playscape in 2 colors. Each have hidden storage in the chaise, a pull-out section to stretch out those legs or catch some Z's. With everything my Playgroup sectionals can do, the only question is, what can't they do? Catch. The answer is catch.
Get Bob's Discount.
Only at Bob's Discount Furniture.
Here at Precision, we are veteran owned, and we take pride in servicing not only our community, but serving our country as well. No job is too big and no job is too small. Here at Precision, we'll fix them all.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Avoiding triggers but still get migraine attacks? Qulipta can help prevent migraine attacks. Qulipta gets right to work, keeps attacks away over time. Qulipta is a preventive treatment for episodic migraine. Most common side effects are nausea, constipation, and tiredness. Ask your doctor about Qulipta.
iMart Express owns selection, price, and speed. Need single vision? Get 2 pairs starting under $40. Progressives, 2 pairs start under $80. Nobody beats us, guaranteed. iMart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
News 3 Now joined with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County for the back-to-school supplies drive. We asked for your help, and you responded.
We've got this whole rowboat filled just from this morning.
Thanks to your generous donations, hundreds of backpacks filled with school supplies were distributed to area students to help them get ready to succeed.
Being able to save them some money and let them kind of finish their summer with peace is very important.
Working with our community partners to make this a better place to live. News 3 Now. You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back. Time to slow things down, see what's happening in the 608 this morning.
Josh Ryder's here with...
Just kidding. We're not doing that yet. We're doing weather first.
Got us both.
We gotta plan our day, right?
Hi, Chris. This is Kevin from Madison. Chris, can you plan my day?
Hi, Kevin. I can happily plan your day. Even if we were on the struggle bus this morning, we can always make sure that we take some time to plan out your day. We are warming up to 81 this afternoon. It's going to be a beautiful day. Madison starting things out at 58 right now. Let me take a moment to walk you through how things change, because we're going to be watching a chance for some rain to come our way in a little under 48 hours here. So this is tonight. Early tomorrow morning, we cool down into the upper 50s. Now we move into tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures are going to warm up towards 82. A beautiful day is expected on Wednesday. No concerns, but here we go. It's Wednesday night. Early Thursday, midnight, and you start to see some rounds of some showers of thunderstorms moving through. This will keep things noisy for a little bit, but outside of that, we'll likely start to dry things out, at least somewhat, as we move towards Thursday. That being said, that's going to be our next best chance for some rain around here. Some additional rain showers will be possible as we start to move towards the weekend. For everybody outside of Madison, here's a little bit of a wider view of how that starts to move in. This is tomorrow at 4:30. You see the sunshine. You see those winds staying out of the south. Here we go, though. 10:30, your line of showers and thunderstorms starts to move into the picture. This is now 2 o'clock in the morning, and what do we see? It is more of those showers and thunderstorms around here that eventually start to move their way out of the picture. Still some spotty showers into Thursday, and that's where temperatures top out into the 70s. But after Thursday, we do it again. We'll start to see another chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Your Friday is great. Most of your Saturday is great, but by Saturday night, Sunday into Monday, we begin to see more chances for the showers and thunderstorms to come our way. That being said, 81 today, 82 tomorrow, 70s Thursday and Friday, but we're back into the 80s for the weekend. Even 81 on Monday next week, then a dry stretch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll keep those temperatures into the mid-70s.
Chris Reese, thanks for planning our day. We appreciate it.
It is my pleasure.
Hey, I think it's time for In the 608 now.
Tis time. Are we sure?
We should double check.
Josh Ryder is here now to tell us about Cardio for a Cause happening this weekend. A great opportunity to help out a great cause and burn some calories.
Burn some calories. We love to see it. You guys were just super excited to talk about 608.
We love talking to you. Yeah.
So great inspirational story for you this morning. Local personal trainer and gym owner Brent Berger is hoping the community comes together for a great cause this weekend. The Madison Transformation Center on the west side will be hosting Cardio for a Cause on Saturday morning. It's in honor of Brent's sister Erica, who lost her life to gastroparesis back in 2010 at age 24. Gastroparesis is a disease in which your stomach can't empty itself of food in a normal fashion. Unfortunately, there isn't a lot of known about the disease itself yet. In Erica's case, it took years for it to be officially diagnosed. That's why Brent is hoping an event like this one will offer more hope for other families, which is exactly what Erica would have wanted.
This is about community. When I think about my sister, I think about everything that she did for so many other people and how important it was for her to bring people together for a common cause. Anything from just coming to participate, you know, as part of the community to any contribution from a monetary standpoint, all of it, 100% of it will be donated to gastroparesis research.
So August is gastroparesis month. There's no cure yet, only treatments to help prolong life and ease the pain that comes along with this condition. On Saturday, you're going to notice a lot of folks wearing green at the event. They're going to be answering any questions you might have throughout the morning. Again, it runs 7 to 11 Saturday morning and is free to the public. You can just show up. There is a suggested $20 donation, and all of those proceeds are going to go straight to gastroparesis research. You can sign up online ahead of time. There will be door prizes and coffee provided. You can find links to this story on channel3000.com.
Couple hours of your Saturday, get your body moving, and boy, does it mean the world to this family.
It does. Yeah, that's the thing, is they just want the community to come together. That's what Erica would have wanted to, you know, coming together and hopefully giving some hope for those families that are going through some of this same pain that they had to go through. And I mean, you saw it took 12 years for Brent to be able to kind of come up with the strength to be able to do this, and obviously the folks at his gym there, Madison Transformation Center, helping him pull it off.
Hey, let's support him.
You bet.
Yeah, love to see community coming together like this to help out a bigger cause after a personal tragedy.
Yeah, very inspirational for sure.
Very much so. Josh, thanks for telling us about it.
You bet.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. There is his handle on social media, his email for a chance to be featured.
Well, the airline industry is still recovering from a chaotic summer, but some travel experts say now is the time to book your holiday travel. According to the founder of travel site Scott's Cheap Flights, you can score hard-to-find deals right now for your winter holiday trips. Some experts say there's reason to be optimistic when it comes to the cost of airfare. That's because, according to the latest Consumer Price Index, average airline fares fell sharply in July compared to June, nearly 8%.
I think there's reason to suspect that it's going to continue to fall further, in large part because the summer wave, when travel is at its peak, is largely behind us now.
Scott also says if you already know where you're traveling, do your research and track flight prices to get alerts when there's a price drop. And keep in mind that prices could go up the longer you wait.
Some good advice there. I didn't realize you should be booking so early here.
Yeah, it's, gosh, we're still in the summer.
Yeah.
I want to think about winter travel yet. I know we'd like to get away sometime over the winter months, so maybe now's the time to start looking.
I have been hesitant, too, because things have been so bad.
Yeah. I don't know about flying, though. 2 adults, 4 kids. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of money. It's a lot of stress,
a lot of money. Gas prices are down, so we'll probably drive.
A little road trip. That sounds like a good plan. Just about 6:47 now. Coming up in the morning sprint, Badger Sports gearing up for fall. The latest team to release their schedule.
We want to say happy birthday, though, to Dexter and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Thanks for sending in a picture and celebrating with us. Have a good one. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warren, Wisconsin.
It's Terrific Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, 24 packs of Pepsi products, only $5.99. And Hy-Vee cheese singles, only $1.99. While supplies last. Tuesday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Lowe's has what you need to protect and brighten your home. With exterior stains by Cabot and paint from HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams. Save at Lowe's today.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado pickups. Plus, get 2.89% financing when you finance with GM Financial. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Your spirit is stronger than your highs and lows. Your creativity can outshine any bad day because you are greater than your bipolar 1. And you can help take control of your symptoms and ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Once daily Vraylar is proven to treat depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Full spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain, and high blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Sleepiness and stomach issues are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. You are greater than your bipolar 1. Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with the #1 power toothbrush brand recommended by dental professionals, Philips Sonicare makes it easy for you to always get brushing right. Philips.
If Tim Michaels is governor, here's what reproductive health care would look like in Wisconsin. Providing abortions? A felony. Exceptions in cases of rape or incest? None. Here's what Michaels says to Wisconsin women who get pregnant after being raped. To ask her to go through the birth is not unreasonable. Tim Michaels is a radical and divisive politician coming for your rights. Wisconsin women deserve better. Vote no on Tim Michaels.
It's Terrific Tuesdays at Hy-Vee. This Tuesday, Blue Bunny ice cream, only $2.88. And Gala apples, only 88 cents a pound, while supplies last. Tuesday only. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
The Final Drive high school football coverage, Fridays at 10.
6:50, time for the morning sprint.
The Biden administration is expected to make a decision on repaying school loans within this week. The White House has already extended the pandemic-related pause 4 times now, but the frozen payments are set to end August 31st. While some advocates say up to $50,000 should be forgiven, the administration is suggesting a smaller break. Right now, the U.S. has $1.6 trillion worth of student debt.
Results of a recount are in this morning. This is in Wisconsin's 2nd congressional district. It reaffirms the original results, a smaller margin though. Eric Olson has now won by 63 votes instead of 74. Olson will now face incumbent Mark Pocan in November.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is leaving his role as the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases and chief medical officer to President Biden. This will happen in December. In his announcement, Fauci says he's moving into the next chapter of his career. The 81-year-old has been with the Institute for 38 years, first joining under President Ronald Reagan. He says he is not retiring.
Wisconsin men's hockey unveiling their conference schedule for the upcoming season. And for the first time since 2009, UW is going to open up with a conference game. They'll head to Columbus on October 7th for a series at Ohio State. The border battle renews December 9th in Minnesota. The two teams will play in Madison on February 10th. Last season, the Badgers finished in the bottom half of the Big Ten.
Heavy rain flooding areas in Texas this week, submerging roads and entire neighborhoods, trapping some residents in their vehicles and homes. In the Dallas-Fort Worth area, several inches of rain fell on top of the 10 inches that had already fallen. The Dallas Fire Department says it responded to 186 high water incidents, as well as 94 water rescues starting Sunday night. There have been, luckily, no reports of fatalities.
Madison police investigating a report of a fight involving about 40 people. It happened just after midnight Sunday. Officers received multiple calls about a fight and reports of gunshots near Owl Creek Park near McFarland. Officers say when they got there, there were no shell casings or injuries, and no one would speak to them.
Yesterday, Pfizer submitting an updated COVID-19 vaccine for regulatory approval. The company says the shots have been revised to specifically target new strains of the Omicron variant. The FDA hopes to approve the new vaccine before winter in time for a booster dose campaign.
The cost of raising a family in the U.S. is on the rise, according to a recent estimate from the Brookings Institute. In middle-class, 2-parent households with 2 kids, the cost of raising 1 child comes out to about $310,000. Researchers calculated the findings based on the youngest child being born in 2015 and included all expenses needed for that child until the age of 17. That actually sounds low to me.
says the man with four
That sounds,
kids.
I would take that deal in a heartbeat.
Ooh, don't tell that to the pregnant woman. Rembert Weekland, who served as the 9th Archbishop of Milwaukee from 1977 until his retirement in 2002, died yesterday after a long illness. He was 95 years old. Weekland stepped down from his position after confirming he used $500,000 in church money to silence a former male lover. Weekland's name has also been removed from buildings in the Archdiocese of Milwaukee as part of a continued response to clergy sexual abuse of minors.
Madison police say they arrested a man Sunday after he allegedly walked away from a car crash near Monona Bay. Witnesses told police at the scene that a man who was involved walked away. Officers ended up finding that guy, who denied being part of the crash, but officers say they found the keys in his pocket that belonged to one of the vehicles involved. Police arrested the man on a tentative charge of 7th OWI and cited him for hit and run and not having a driver's license.
Devastating floods in the Middle East are responsible for at least 66 deaths in Afghanistan. Video shows the destruction after floods ripped through homes. The Information and Culture Department says at least 900 houses were destroyed. 5,000 acres of land were also damaged.
Women in the U.S. are facing an increased threat of advanced stage cervical cancer. That's according to the International Journal of Gynecological Cancer. Stage 4 cases rose at a yearly rate of 1.3% from 2001 to 2018. There are limited options to treat this condition, and those who have contracted it have a less than 20% chance of surviving longer than 5 years.
Financial markets taking a tumble as investors fear another interest rate hike is in the pipeline. The Dow closed down nearly 2% yesterday. The jobs market, though, remaining strong. Retail sales are also holding up reasonably well. Market watchers now see a 50-50 chance the Fed will increase rates next month.
Shares of Bed Bath & Beyond are in the tank, and the embattled retailer could be in some serious trouble. Its stock dropped 11% trading yesterday after reports the company's suppliers have stopped shipping products due to late payments. Bed Bath & Beyond did not immediately respond for requests for comment on the report.
Ford cutting 3,000 white-collar jobs as it prepares a shift to more electric vehicles. The company says 2,000 of the jobs are salaried positions. Another 1,000 are contractors. Affected employees will be notified they're losing their jobs by the end of the week.
Temperatures are going to be warming up towards the low 80s for your highs this afternoon. It does stay comfortable headed out the door as well. We are at 59 right now, so now the temperatures, after bottoming out at 58, are starting to go the other way. Again, we will top out at 81 this afternoon, so a beautiful day is in store for us. Tonight, we'll cool down into the 50s and 60s. Your extended forecast shows you chances to rain on the increase by Thursday.
All right. Thanks, Reese, for keeping an eye on that.
Oh, of course. My pleasure.
Have a great day, folks. We'll be back in about a half an hour with another news update.